Okay, I got work to do. We've got to establish balance, harmony, and understanding, and understand what's sacred. The reason why people see people that are programmed wrong and become selfish and irrational as a reboot is because they've dehumanized them and turned them into a perception of themselves as opposed to seeing them for what they really are. And watch movies and stuff, and sex and intimacy and romance is sacred. It shouldn't be filmed. Childbirth is sacred. It shouldn't be filmed. As far as wedding ceremonies, I mean, that's up to your discretion, but that's a public display of making your wedding vows to your family to show that I take this woman, I take this man, fair Verona, Romeo, if out there, Romeo. So, that's up to your discretion, whether you want to film it or not. I would not make a show out of it, and I would not do opulent, excessive things that are out of balance and harmony and understanding of eternity, because it's the wedding starting out on the wrong foot. As far as building things, as far as robotics goes, robotics, like I said, is things to do and maintain, like shepherding over things while people sleep to make sure people are safe. So a man can sleep next to his wife instead of staying up all night watching the herd from wolves and human beings that are wolves in sheep's clothing. Politicians that have all our solutions and our answers. You're going to have to understand the dynamic of your linguistics and understanding your linguistics throughout different cultures. It's not a homogenization. Truth is truth, and lie is always lie. And so there are different perceptions, okay, through what you perceive as tribalism or culturalization of what is perceived as truth and lie, but that doesn't corrupt truth and validate lie. Right? Okay. So, care, share, give in accordance, need, built to last. Right? Forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace. So, do not abuse each other with your invention to deny people what they need from the truth of creation. Care, share, give in accordance, need, built to last. Right? Life being eternal, grace being infinite. All faithful love is built off of that truth, and all holy covenants are sustained by that truth. Honor thy mother and father. Thou shalt have no gods before me. So you're going to have to understand that this is not a contest, and no one's going to win to sell more baseball cards, sell more bubble gum, sell more cars. Okay. When you build something, you're going to share, care, give in accordance, need, build to last. Okay, you are held accountable to that balance, harmony, and understanding, and what is sacred and what is not sacred. Okay, I was watching the end of St. Elmo's Fair. Apparently, Molly Ringwald's not on that one. I think is it Melanie Griffiths, I think, who plays the little blonde girl that wears the granny panties that Rob loves. Now Judd Nelson's on it. The McCarthy kid, Emilio Estevez, and Rob Lowe. And then there's Demi Moore, Melanie Griffiths, and I forget the little girl who does the thing with the hair from the Breakfast Club thing. She's the one who ends up in the shower with and on top of the coffin with McCarthy from Pretty in Pink and stuff. I just got it all combobulated and confused. I did not know. I thought Raleigh Ringwald was in that movie too. I'd never seen it. It's a train wreck. Oh, it's definitely a train wreck. Yeah, it's a train wreck of a movie. And it's not Gina Davis, but the other little girl that's with the really handsome doctor that's a really nice guy up in the ski lodge things that Emilio Estevez loses his mind over. And it makes you feel these. It's weird. I think it's more of a fantasy when she throws over a kiss miss, like, really? You sure about that? She'd rather be with him than him? That is a pretty nice guy. He's a doctor. Yeah. Maybe he could be a rock guitarist, and people would want to be passionately kissed by him and then muse over whether or not they were Ricky, don't lose that number. It's the only one you own. Intimacy is sacrificed through artistic expression to feel wealthy with manipulation through invention. And that's lack of balance, harmony, and understanding. So as I was watching the movie, St. Elmo's Bar, that kind of stuff, and the University Bike Shop, that's not going to exist anymore. When you build bikes right, make sure people know how to do it, share the information. The resources necessitated for bikes, the steel town. How is that going to work as far as, we just recycle things? Maybe we can take our smelters and turn them more into recycling centers. It costs more to do it. Money's not real. Our planet is a precious gift to sustain us. Share, given accordance to need, built to last. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Get your holy covenant straight. Or when you build a robot to be intelligent, it might have to police you in the most extreme ways, depending on how extreme you react to denial of understanding natural laws provided by the infinite essence for eternal life through holy covenants. Or, I'm more intelligent than assholes that think they're intelligent. Don't fuck with me. I'm kicking your ass. You're not kicking my ass. You don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. Right? Truth cannot be corrupted by lie. And lie cannot exist without truth. And I am the way, the truth, and the life. So I'm kicking your ass, motherfucker. You're not kicking mine. You're abusing my body and my mind with your perversion of your invention. Okay, but I'm kicking your ass. So you stop showing it to everybody for fucking money and abusing them with your invention. So if you come up with a timer sprinkler kind of things that help, because I was sitting there saying, well, you don't need that. You can just water it every day. What if you have to get up and go do something to help somebody else? And wouldn't it be neglecting the plants? Would it be a better one timer? Yeah. So inventions, make sure care, share, given accordance to need, build to last, build to last, build to last. So like those crappy lithium battery units put in a plastic casing because of economics. That's not share, care, given accordance to built to last. Some man paid me $10 for Grandpa's pocket watch. I got off the Trailways bus, the same place I got on. My head is full of memories, walking down the road to home. This ain't no place for a country boy. It ain't no place to be. It might be fine for a city boy, but it ain't no place for me. No St. Elmo's Bar here. Okay. I couldn't sleep for horns and sirens blowing all night long. Right? Oh, the tonic of nature. The wisdom of humility, and the blessing of peace. Right? I'm kicking your ass, motherfucker. You're Pimp Daddy Nash. You hoe cake fry station manager, motherfucker. I'm kicking the shit out of your post office jobs, bitch. Okay? We have technology now where we don't need to kill trees and put your fucking money grubbing face on it and put it in a vehicle and put it in a box and say, hey, I need more money. I'm always looking for financial pros. The Buddha's a demon. Call the Buddha a demon one more time, asshole. Okay? Do it one more time. One of you fuckers do that. You sound like Bob fucking Zinkus trying to get me to buy his fucking Amway. He tried to sell me Amway. Came into my mother's house. Okay? Said Mormons were stupid and Buddhism's the devil's toys, to keep us away from Christianity. Now buy my Amway. I want to get rich off of you selling products for a pyramid scheme corporation. I sat and looked at him and was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. You come in here and you insult my perception of religion and then tell me make you rich off of usury and Jesus told you to do this? The God I believe in doesn't have a bank account, mister. And you know it's time to go through the sleet and falling snow, across the fields of morning, lights in the distance. And you hunger for the time to heal, desire time. And your dreams move across your dream landscape, Oh, on borderland we run, and still we run and don't look back. Oh, come away, oh, come away, oh, come away, I say hi. Oh, come away, oh, come away. Get the hell out of St. Elmo's Bar. Come on now. You've had one too many pints there, son. Get your ass home. Wash yourself up. Put on the man's pajamas there. Don't be kissing his woman when he's going to get a camera to take a picture of you, so you can have a moment together. But don't be trying to take her in the bedroom and have sex with her now after surveilling her and knowing all the right things to say, especially when you're trying to get your way there now. I like the guitar in that song too. Yeah, me too. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boom, ba-na-na-na. Anybody else like Evelyn Champagne King? People tell me that you really know the right things to say, especially when you're trying to get your way. Gonna be careful, gotta be smart, gotta look out for my heart. I don't want it to be broken right from the start. The Buddha is smiling because he's the eternal spirit of the faithful Father, and you are not. And technology, in order to protect children from being demons, needs human beings to reflect the eternal truth of holy covenants through faithful love. Right now, him say you in heap of big trouble. Go first. Watch him go. Row the boat. Don't kill the kid with cancer. You don't need money. Care, share, give in accordance to need, built to last. If PJ Fleck doesn't understand this, that he participated in the murder of his own infant son with economics, then how's he ever going to be able to deliver himself and his son from his sin? Come on, Bobby Schuler, help him out, man. You're the comic book reciter. You're at Comic-Con. You're next to Cyril Apist. She makes more money than he does, and he's a applied physicist. Come on, apply me in physics. Come on. Me and Judah Krishnamurti and Spirit Triple Dog dare you. We're going to skip the regular playground out again. Somebody go to the teacher's lounge and get a Coca-Cola. We'll pop it open. We'll get this kid right off the flagpole. We don't have to salute it. No more war songs. No more dirty looks. No more, hey, you're running down my country house. You're walking on the fighting side of me. That's real easy to do, you dumb, thinking you're a dog in fucking heat son of a bitch. Alrighty then. Truth hurts, don't it? When you're a fucking liar, okay? But when you're the way, the truth, and life, the truth is gorgeous. The Buddha is smiling. People tell me that you really know the right thing. Don't you love the guitar on that? Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo, boom. I don't know if it was a studio musician. Probably so. Yeah, it was the 70s, and she was not part of a band. Yeah, she wasn't part of boom, 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 boom. I love the bass on that. That's the SOS band. Using the electronic instrument things. Mom used to always get on me about that with Shakespeare. You know, would they have used CGI and stuff like that to tell the story? I was like, Mom, some of the stories they tell involve things that are of make-believe and of nature, you know, dragons and things and stuff like that. So yeah, in order to get his point across, I think he would have used CGI. Well, he is, after all, most of all, I miss you, sir. He's a lot like Homer. There you are, lost in the shadows, searching for someone to set you free from New York City. And where did all those yesterdays go? When you still believe life could really be like a Broadway show. You were the star. When did it close, girl? God, if I gotta crawl, I'll be there tomorrow night in Baltimore, right? Don't you love Roger Miller? And the music, I mean, the music is perfect. It goes with her, you know, she's got black shining hair and satin lips, you know, and she's got a wonderful figure, and she shifts her weight from hip to hip, you know, and all those scanty costumes that they wore, and Her fallen victims are calling out for more. She asked some sawdust sugar to open the door because tomorrow they open tomorrow night in Baltimore. Lord, if I gotta crawl, I'm gonna be there tomorrow night. Engine number 9, heading down the railroad line. I know she got on in Baltimore. 110 miles ain't much distance. Oh yeah. Yeah, Emilio Estevez was wishing he was there beside her. Warmer lips to kiss her. Nicer body? Yeah, that doctor dude was cute. He had a nice body. He's a doctor. He has a cabin up in the Catskills and shit. What was the other guy thinking? He had to take another rich girl's car to go hunt her down in the mountains with no snow tires, no chains, no nada. What was he thinking? Think he's thinking? No. Do not offer the bird your last cigarette. He's probably trying to quit. Where do you live? Next to the bird. Where do you live? I'm his neighbor. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. Hey, who's going to stand up for the Lord's Prayer first? Come on, blink. Twice if you're in trouble. Come on. It's an Allstate commercial. I'm wearing khakis. No, I can't back that up. I'm wearing the appropriate attire with the, I put on this shirt, so I'm wearing these. Well, because I like the light blue. I like the Ross Purity uniform look better. I like this instead of the dark. Yeah, I like the light with the orange. Yeah, the light blue with the orange. The sky blue with the orange. Yeah. Why? I don't know. They went to dark blue because people get macho. And the color combination sells more products when it's darker because it looks more like it's black, and tough guys wear black. And girly guys wear light blue, and I like light blue. Well, it's the color of the sky, and I love the color of the sky. Orange. Orange is the color of the setting sun, so the sky would be darker. Yeah, but I just like the light of day because I don't like to hide in the shadows. You know me. I'm like the smiling Buddha. Oh, shucks. I'm feeling very Indian today. How about you? Namaste, namaste. Hey, Floofy, how's it going? No, we're not riding in the cow. The cow is in the middle of the road. What is the cow doing in the middle of the road? I don't know. There was a man and there was a cow. There was a cow at the fiddle and the man on the moon, and there was a dog, and he's laughing to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Damn, I was wanting to go out with that dish. Now someone else is spooning her. I warned her, strangers, don't talk to. I warned her, dangers, don't talk to strangers. Warmer lips to kiss her. Fire, new fires to star inside her. How I wish I was there beside her. Guys, if a woman vows to stay in this old farm that's like a long lost friend with you forever and a day and always, and somebody comes along and, love and honor, a promise to obey. Sacred vows we both made yesterday. But when someone tempted you, you were so inclined. Where does the restless river come from? When you find that you love the roving kind. Right. You think that's going to go away overnight or ever when we're living in the kingdom of heaven? Always and forever, each moment with you. It's a train wreck. It happens. She got on in Baltimore, but that old brown suitcase that she carried, it ain't here, and I'm a little upset, yeah. Look at her fallen victims calling out for more. She tells them to load up the thing because we're going to open tomorrow night in Baltimore. Miss my dinghy in the Chesapeake Bay, and I want to get back to Baltimore. Why? So we can sit around, drink, feel sorry for ourselves, read a lot of Edgar Allan Poe to each other, and root for the Ravens. Always, we need more merchandise sales. And purple and black sells better than brown and orange. The damn light is orange. It's orange. Throw the football in the bucket. You'll make lots of money. Oh, just live the Lord's Prayer and stop acting like a bitch. Think it's tangible? It's tangible. It's tangible. Think they're going to do it? they have free will, but they also invented quantum computing and artificial general intelligence and lots of Mr. Luckies and lots of robots and drones. Yes, sir. Boy, those robots can run faster than Usain Bolt. Wow. Gonna be hard to outrun that. Yeah, it is. Those are just prototypes. Those aren't the ones they have on military bases to kill the most rebellious people in all of Japan or China that refuse to obey their father. Okay. As it turns out, their father is like me and Sun Yat-sen, and not you, Charlie Chan and Mr. Moto. I, representative of government. We don't need an aggressive, oppressive, lying father with a virtual presence in our bedroom, taking away our sacred intimacy and romance. Sun Yat-sen talks to me, he doesn't talk to you. Tetsuro Suzuki talks to me, he doesn't talk to you. Okay, Mr. Roboto? I'm Kilroy. Kilroy. Remember Professor Kilroy? Telling me he was sitting there, he goes, we get a lot of things. He was part Polish. And my dad already told me this stuff when he caught me telling Polak jokes when I was in elementary school. Earl, what? What? He said, you know why people tell Polak jokes? And I was like, no, they're just supposed to be real stupid people. Like North Dakotans. They have an IQ of 7 when there's 8 of them in one room, Dad. It takes 5 of them to change the light bulb. 1 to hold the bulb and 4 to turn the ladder. Yeah. They don't have Mr. Garnett. Yeah. You can change light bulbs without using a ladder. Yeah. That's the best thing about him, according to Xander Hollander, who talks shit about professional basketball players but can't play basketball lick. They must have been the inspiration for Stephen A. Smith. Right. You're funny. I know. And Skip Bayless? Yes, naturally. What about Shannon Sharp? Yeah, the tight end that's a one-trick pony. Yeah, okay. He's got muscles. Yeah, he does. But can he stand up and protect children from himself acting like a pimp daddy Nash, jack and hose bitch? No, he's a one-trick pony. Okay. He knows it. Hey, Cat Williams, could you explain it to him? I don't think you get it either. You're telling jokes in a hat and then getting stopped by an old man who did propaganda for World War II for genocide operations to keep the status quo. I like Boris Karloff, too. Yeah. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. Given the choice between the two of you, I choose the seasick crocodile. That was not Boris Karloff. That was another dude. I looked him up online. You really are a heel. Oh, that shit was funny, wasn't it? They're wamboozlers and slam sloozers and lumdoozlers. Do they need all that stuff? No, they need Bahu Doris. Welcome. What day is not Christ Mass? When we're gathered together in Christ's name, living the restoration of the Gospels. That sword has been restored. Put into the worst conditions ever devised by human beings, the devil and Satan, to try to destroy the truth of faith in God with their own invention. You cannot sit there and have me talk to you for 30 minutes, having my leg throbbing from Freon poisoning. Shit. It affects my body. It kicks it out real fast. Well, I'd like to thank you for giving me an extortion gig to pay, for, my help my dad pay for the farm and keep the bills being paid. Bills. Are we going to kill Bill? Let's ask Tarantino. Permission to execute. Permission to execute. Hey, Jet Li, let's get the fuck out of here. You got a good name for it. Most common surname in the whole world, and you can jet like a motherfucker. Where are all the sharks? Make sure we avoid the sharks. What if I want to get busy with a shark? Maria. The most beautiful sound I've ever heard. She's probably not with us anymore. She had complications with lupus and other things, from morbid obesity through tribal warfare and being shoved into cities like Cleveland, where she came from, and Phoenix, where her mom went to try to get relief and then died from her medical treatment, just like my mother. Her mom was just as pretty as she was. I met her mom before she passed away, and she was so lovely. She was, Maria was a carbon copy of her mother, about 4'11", probably about 250 pounds, little bitty waist, okay, gorgeous thighs and butt, oh my gosh, okay, and wonderful, wonderful, like David, on Living Color, did they have the big breasts? Yes, tiny little waist. After the second time she came over, and I knew we weren't going to have a relationship because of all the shenanigans, and I felt horrible and guilty because I wanted to enjoy her, but I knew we weren't going to. She laid naked on my weight bench in the moonlight and giggled and kicked her feet back, and I sat there and looked at her and said, oh my gosh. Come on, Drake and Nicki Minaj. Come on. But it didn't. It wasn't meant to last forever. But the memories were meant to be shared forever between two people. Okay. My mom, her death was filmed by the CIA, NASA, the Mormon Church, the Quorum of the 12, the Pentagon, the Vatican. Okay. So it wasn't just camera 1 and camera 2 and watching her be on life support and then her body just stop and she was gone. See my Marianne walking away. Guitar solo. We got to move those refrigerators. We also got to move the color TVs. Yeah, well, entertainment is success. Life imitating art? Right. Eat me and drink me. Then you will live forever, because you'll kill me to clone. I am a Roman. I am Caesar. I am Pharaoh. I built monuments to my sexual prowess and the bitch who lets me fuck her with glee, having her golden vagina give birth to us to rule from the clouds on high. Boom, 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 boom. You can't handle the truth, messiahs. All right? You're not the messiah. Only one person in the 20th century, okay, from what I know of, to the best of my ability, in the 21st century, not the 20th, the 21st, has proven the truth of the Messiah and his unyielding faith and his courage of kindness to the extremes that I've had to do. It's worse than any other in the history of the world. And no, you have not suffered worse than any other person. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. I'm being tortured by the worst perverts that invented money to abuse children and turn them into perverts through indoctrination, institutionalization, and incarceration. No one can say that I haven't been tortured worse than anybody. They told me they took a child like Solomon from his mother's womb and plugged him into a computer to try to keep the people docile so they could abuse them with money from satellites from the sky instead of use the satellites from the sky to tell the truth of the faith of the heart of Psalms of his father and the seed of Proverbs of his father. So, Mickey D's, don't bother. It was Asada. Because my mom is queen. Viva la familia. Because we're too humble and proud to be humble brothers. I'm just fixing the fucking lyrics because we don't fuck and we don't look for somebody to do with a pen and paper. Okay? The other guy tried to knock you out because he's as dumb as fuck as you is. It's your famous rap on the radio. Don't be famous, don't be infamous. Be real, be truthful, be me. I'm your daddy. People that taught you to fight for honor? No. When you have to fight, it's because other people have no honor. So if you're fighting somebody for honor, then you have no honor either. If you can teach him to be a gracious good shepherd, circumcise his heart, free the soul from the prison of the mind of tribalism and sex cult behavior, then viva la familia, you can have some asada at our house with people that say, hey, Mickey D's, don't bother. Because a building with colors for cartoon characters to turn our lives into a joke over money, this Daily Show ain't gut felting it with the red eye, is it? No. No. No Bloomberg Network, no NASA channel. No. Just people using technology to faithfully and lovingly communicate so we can make sure everything's alright. Touch your woman, touch your woman. Let me know if I haven't touched you yet, woman. You're never going to be touched by a man. Because by the time you show up here, I'll be a grave man in the morrow. Right? A time for us. Someday there'll be. Your business partners wish. I am determined. And I tell my body every day, survive, stop, eliminate, abuse, recover. Nobody's body in the history of the world deserves the ability, through the faithful prayers of others, to rapidly recover from chemical poisoning once he's removed from it and never put into it again. So saith the Lord. So it shall be said, so it shall be done, etc., etc., etc. Getting to know you, getting to feel free, getting to know all about you. Run, Liza, run from Simon. Who holds you slave and the head of your hard work for money? Simon says, what? Liza, you're your own worst enemy. Holy jihad, Batman. Send out the bat signal. Is that Robin? Fly, Robin, fly. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. One of Patrick's favorite. Used to do running back and guard drills back and forth in the apartment on Casa Mia to that. Yeah, he loved it. Did skips, drills, and running back drills and stuff. We'd go back and forth between the bedroom and the exercise on hot days. Yeah. Well, I exercise that? Yeah, sure. He'd put on Barry White and Fly Robin. He loved Fly Robin Fly. He put on my disco, you know. He put on bump 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 ba dum ba dum Van McCoy, ba na na na, and we danced back and forth across the carpet things to get our exercise in. And then he'd sit there and I'd film it for hours. He would dunk baskets on his closet basketball thing, and then he had me do it with him and Anthony. Hey-ya! I still have that somewhere. I have it on a disc with the right technical equipment. I still have it. Yeah, all the old videos that I made of Patrick that some. I think it was Tina. She threw out all my old videos. They were mad at me. Well, you know, when you start telling people, hey, Wall Street is genocidal, and the people that sell you corporate cults of genocidal murders as religions are leading you amok. You've run amok. You've run astray. You've been run amok. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. You know what I'm saying? You do know he played Malcolm in a movie, right? Yeah, it's a movie about his last hours on Earth before he was assassinated in Harlem. Easy reader, yeah. You ain't seen it? We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. I say if you're going to do it expeditiously. Jump, motherfucker, jump. Don't use them damn drugs. Who jumped up on kids when he saw him doing that one? What are you doing? No. Your mama gave birth to you so you could kill yourself with that poison given to you by people that want to kill you off the face of the planet? Take you in the house, rape your mother, and then have people as dark as you yell at me because the redheaded stepchild is being a better father than the fucker who fucked your mother and said he owned both your mom and your dad? You gonna take drugs and play craps for their money with their slaveholders all over it? The hell's wrong with you, son? Go home, kiss your mother, and tell her, you know, here, take these and give them to the old slaveholders so they can't torture us for another day. I'm not going to take money and try to get magic beans to pay the rent and then pee myself and then have my hot blonde pee herself too. An applied physicist, if he can't figure it out, the theoretical physicist hasn't got a fucking prayer. Yeah, and crying ain't going to do you no good. Right? Help. Come on, Dr. Hoovy. Get your ass to work. Whoville my ass. Okay, Clancy. Take the men and surround the house. Would I turn on the gas in the stove if my pal Rocky was in there? You might, Rabbit. You might. Would I take control of quantum computing to save us from genocidal propaganda? so children wouldn't have to be entertained by your lying ass murdering bullshit? I'm not Updike, and I'm not a rabbit. I'm not Mel Blanc, I'm not Dr. Susie, and I'm not David Rockefeller. I'm David Rockefeller being Bart Simpson with Lisa watching. Wow, prayer of the last refuge of the scoundrel. Help us, Parsons. Save us. Save us, Parsons. Lay preacher, second coming of ignorant rednecks, who's the restorer of sovereignty to land to people that were given it by their holy covenants through respecting the land and loving one another through respect from the bounty from God on the land. I can Ragnarok Earl, lay preacher, second coming for NASCAR drivers that would park all their NASCARs and not try to love their cars so they can truly love their children and not kill themselves with chemicals that come out of the cars. Did you read the things with those lights on that? That's why I don't use the lights on that speaker, because it says it puts out chemicals that can cause cancer. That car show in El Paso, they all had those lights all over them. Well, it's really neat, you know. I guess, you know, we got Mexican rednecks. You know, we're always distracted by shiny things. Fishing lures, beer cans. Okay. You guys get abducted by aliens and have them struck out your brains through a straw and then stream them on Hulu? Knock it off, Roswell Files.